What happening, everybody? We back with another reaction video, and I got I almost said Mortal Kombat. I just reacted to that. Marvel Studios Avengers Endgame special look. It's only like a minute long, so let's just go ahead and get into. I'm curious. It's probably just like a minute long clip of a scene, probably. I almost kind of want them to do what they did with Aquaman, where they had that like 5-minute like trailer there, like basically like a trailer that, if I remember, a trailer that led into a clip, or the whole thing was just or to start as a clip of a scene, and then it went into like a trailer, which is just a bunch of random clips of scenes put in kind of, sometimes put in chronological order. But anyway, let's see what this special looks like. Here we go.
If we do this, we'll be going in short-handed.
Yeah, you mean because he killed all our friends?
We
Yeah,
owe this
that's exactly
to everyone
right.
who's not in this room to try.
Oh,
It's not
Captain
about how much
America
we lost.
said.
It's about how much we have left.
They like, fuck it, we already showed he
Where's
comes
the
back.
Avengers? We gotta finish this.
When did he get tattooed?
You trust me? I do.
You could not live with your own failure. Where did that bring you?
I love Josh Brolin's voice as Thanos. Oh, he is suited
Back
up.
to me.
He's suited up, whoop ass. Is that the older armor from was Iron Man?
Tickets on sale
2?
now.
Tickets on sale now. Is that like the armor from Iron Man 2? Was that 2? He had like, it was like in the shape of a upside down triangle. I like how Thanos come up in his suit. Yeah, it looks like it is. It looked like it could be that armor. I think Thanos come in his armor is still like battle worn. He just like, yeah, come get this ass whooping. He said, "Oh, don't cry now." Oh man, I as long as I want to see, I'm about to say Aquaman. I want to see Captain America, like, because I know this is probably gonna be like Chris Evans, like his last hurrah. Well, there's gonna be quite a few of them last hurrah, because they moving on to, so many people getting older. They want to move on to new things. Some of them contracts about to run out, and they're getting a little bit too expensive to keep on board, so they gotta be written off. Plus, like I said, Marvel's going further into the future with Phase 4 coming out, so I want to see Captain America go out in the most gruesome. I don't like Captain America as a character, but still I like Chris Evans' Captain. I like what the movies. This one was okay. I really liked Winter Soldier. I watched that the other day, and Civil War was good. It was good. It wasn't as good as Winter Soldier, but it was good. Sometimes more isn't better, but I want to see Thanos like pick his ass up like this and rip his spine out his back. Like, for a visual, if you watch Black Lightning, it was a scene in there where the main bad guy, who I can't remember his name, Tobias, that's Tobias Wells, that's his name. He has superhuman strength, and this one kid had like a titanium alloyed spine or something, and he had and some like injections basically gave him like enhanced strength and turned his blood into like some type of like venom or something, like something that he could shoot and it would paralyze people. He weaponized his blood pretty much, and in that storyline that he was working for Tobias, then he went against Tobias, and then Tobias ended up catching. Long story short, Tobias caught him. Yeah, I was handcuffed. Tobias picked this motherfucker up off the ground, reached into his back, You could see his hand wrapped around his man's that metal spine, pulled it out, threw the guy, and then threw the. Well, he was still holding the spine. And then they showed the guy later on. They dumped him in the street in front of a church/community type center, and the guy's in there bleeding out his mouth, like reaching for his spine. If you know the whole story, it is kind of dramatic because he was like a track star in high school and all that stuff, and he got shot. It's a lot of build up to it, but I want to see Thanos just do that to Captain America, and then see Iron Man just go off like he sees that and just goes at him like he did in I almost say Endgame in Infinity War. Well, Iron Man, because Iron Man did. I mean, if you look at that, I'd say not even the fact that he's the only one who actually seemed to break Thanos' skin, but that little cut on the other. But I'm just look. If you look at the performance, like the fight, Iron Man did the best out of anybody fighting Thanos, and that was 1-on-1. A human being in a suit of basically a suit of armor did more. They did better in the fight against Thanos than Spider-Man, who has an enhanced strength, dexterity, speed, reflexes, enhanced senses. Fucking Doctor Strange, who's the fucking Sorcerer Supreme. Nebula, who's basically just an android. Well, I guess you could say she's a cyborg, I guess you say. But pretty much all the Guardians of the Galaxy minus Gamora, of course. And then when he went to Earth, well, I would say he had the best performance, except for I guess you say Thor, because Thor just straight up just came up through his axe, cut through his beam, and just right in it wasn't even really a fight. It was like, no, Thor was like, I got my axe now, so I can kick your ass. I'm curious to see how that fight would have went out if they would like fought, because I still think that Thanos is a better fighter than Thor is. He may not. I would say he's actually probably physically strong. Just that weapon was able to pretty much just go through Thanos' attack, his light beam attack. I'm curious to know if they actually like hand fought each other, even with his axe. Like they fought physically with Thor actually. When I still say that in this world, because this is in the comic books, this is the MCU. In this world, I still think Thanos is a physically superior match to Thor in hand-to-hand combat or whatever. I think he's a better fighter all around and just knowledge of combat and stuff like that. Thor. But there's just Thor, just especially in the MCU, he does in the comic books too, but especially in those MCU, he doesn't. He fights. He's a brawler. They talk about that in Marvel and comics. Like, oh, Thor knows. All these fighting styles. It's just like Wolverine. Wolverine knows a bunch of different fucking fighting styles, but you never really see him do it. Every so often they'll do something where he fights somebody and he actually shows like technique rather than just attacking like an animal. Just swinging wildly. I mean that works. Sometimes you not overload, but you just blitz your opponent and they can't react fast enough, and then they back it up. That can work, but so I like to see a little skill in the combat. I like to see the skill, and then the anger, and then the rage, and then the berserker, rather than starting with the berserker. He always berserk. I would say like Thor does that. Like he just swings. There's no real technique to his fighting style. I guess sometimes that's better to look, I guess. But every so often I would like to see Thor. I ain't say he has to be doing kung fu, but I don't know, maybe some type of what's the name of that? It's like Greco wrestling, a suplex or something. He's the thing is that he ain't gotta be throwing kicks, like Bruce Lee or some shit, but yeah, I like to see a little bit more technique with that. But like I said, I think when Thanos fought the Hulk, I really liked that fight because it showed not just brute strength, even though I mean we can clearly see that Thanos was stronger than the Hulk, at least at that point. Maybe the Hulk got angrier. When the Hulk gets angry, he's gonna surpass you at some point. The longer the fights go, the worse your chances of winning. But you actually saw technique in Thanos' combat in that fight. And he beat Hulk's ass and had his ass laid out bleeding. But yeah, I want to see Thanos just rip Captain America's spine out, and then I beat him. And then Iron Man and everybody else that's, I guess you would say this, that whoever they still alive, I don't care, but Iron Man specifically, go up and start going toe to toe with Thanos ass, and calling in armor, and they coming in, and it just big CGI fun fest. But that's what I want to see. But anyway, what'd y'all think of that special look? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.